You've been lied to about wealth. They told you money follows hard work. They told you patience pays off. They told you good people always win. But the truth? The world rewards control, not kindness. It favors those who understand how power moves beneath the surface. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. He wasn't writing for kings. He was writing for those who would one day become them. Most people stay broke because they think wealth is earned. The elite know it's engineered through perception, influence, and discipline. This is not about greed. This is about freedom. Because when you're broke, you don't own your time, your emotions, or your choices. You think you want money. What you really want is power over yourself and your circumstances. Rule 1. Appear powerful, even when you're not. Machiavelli wrote that men are judged by what they see, not by what they know. Most people obsess over results. The elite obsess over appearance. They understand that perception is reality. When you look uncertain, the world takes advantage. When you look certain, even your weaknesses appear as a strategy. Think of every powerful figure you've admired. They project control even when they're falling apart inside. That's not ego, that's survival. In a world built on illusion, you either create the illusion or live inside someone else's. You want wealth? Start controlling how you're perceived. Dress with intent. Speak with restraint. Move like you already have what others crave. Because before money comes respect, and respect is the currency of influence. Rule 2. Never depend on luck, depend on leverage. The poor chase luck. The elite build leverage. Leverage means having something so valuable that the world bends slightly in your favor. It could be a skill, a network, a resource, or even your reputation. You'll stay broke if you rely on hope. You'll rise if you build leverage so strong that others depend on you. Every hour spent blaming the world is an hour the elite spends stacking leverage. They read when others scroll. They plan when others dream. They execute when others wait. Luck favors those who manufacture opportunity through positioning. Rule 3. Control your desires before they control you. Machiavelli warned, a man who cannot command himself cannot command others. Desire is the chain that keeps most people enslaved. They spend money they don't have, chasing validation from people who don't matter. The rich aren't immune to temptation. They've simply learned how to weaponize it. They delay gratification. They turn patience into profit. They let the fools chase comfort while they build power in silence. You think success requires talent. It doesn't. It requires emotional discipline, the ability to delay pleasure for a greater gain. Rule 4. Hide your strategy until it's too late. The broke announce their plans. The powerful move in silence. Machiavelli advised rulers to never reveal the full extent of their intentions. Why? Because power is fragile until it's complete. The moment you reveal your goals, you invite sabotage, doubt, envy. You'll stay broke if you keep trying to prove yourself. The rich know proof is weakness. Silence creates mystery. Mystery creates authority. Make them wonder what you're building. Make them guess your next move. When your actions speak, let them scream louder than your explanations ever could. Rule 5. Learn to read people like open books. The poor talk. The rich observe. Machiavelli believed all power comes from understanding human nature, not theory, but behavior. People reveal more in what they fear than what they say. They crave validation. They hide insecurity behind confidence. They betray themselves through tone, micro-expressions, and patterns. If you can read people, you can predict them. And if you can predict them, you can control outcomes. Learn psychology not to manipulate, but to navigate. Because money doesn't just flow to skill, it flows to those who understand people better than people understand themselves. Rule 6. Build an alliance, but never depend on it. Machiavelli wrote, men are more ready to offend one who desires to be loved than one who desires to be feared. What did he mean? Dependence breeds betrayal. Broke minds look for saviors. Rich minds build alliances of mutual benefit, not emotional comfort. You'll stay broke if you think success is a solo mission or a rescue mission. Both are extremes of weakness. The elite know how to collaborate without surrendering control. They use alliances to amplify power, not to escape responsibility. Build connections, but build yourself first. Rule 7. Respect fear. It keeps you sharp. The broke fear discomfort. The elite use it as fuel. Machiavelli said it's better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. Why? Because fear sharpens instinct. Fear forces preparation. Fear keeps your mind alive when comfort dulls it. Most people drown in fear. The rich channel it. They feel it, analyze it, and turn it into action. Every time you run from fear, you surrender potential. Every time you face it, you build inner strength that compounds faster than money ever will. Rule 8. Guard your reputation like a fortress. Your reputation is worth more than your net worth. Machiavelli said a ruler's reputation is the foundation of his power. People invest in what they trust, and they trust symbols of consistency, confidence, and strength. You'll stay broke if you're careless with your image. Every word, every post, every failure handled poorly chips away at your value. Guard your name. Protect your energy. Build credibility so strong that even rumors break against it. Because in silence, your reputation will speak. And once you've built it, it earns for you long after you've stopped working. Rule 9. Learn when to be ruthless. Machiavelli never glorified cruelty. He glorified clarity. Sometimes, to grow, you must be ruthless with indecision, toxic ties, and wasted time. The broke hesitate to cut losses. The elite move on quickly and efficiently. The harsh truth is this: not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Not every battle deserves your time. Not every emotion deserves your attention. Discipline without mercy is how empires are built. Being ruthless doesn't mean being heartless. It means protecting your mission from everything that dilutes it. Rule 10. Master the art of control, especially over yourself. Machiavelli's final lesson wasn't about manipulating others. It was about mastering oneself. Every rich man you admire has one thing in common. They've learned to govern their impulses. The masses let anger, greed, jealousy, and insecurity drive their actions. The elite feel them too, but they convert emotion into energy. They act from calculation, not reaction. Control is wealth. Because when you can't be provoked, you can't be manipulated. And when you can't be manipulated, you become unbreakable. You want wealth? Don't chase it. Build the mindset that attracts and protects it. Every dollar follows a decision. Every decision follows emotion. Every emotion follows perception. And Machiavelli taught one eternal truth: he who controls perception controls reality. So, the question isn't how much you can earn. It's how much of yourself you can command. Because the real currency isn't money. It's mastery over your time, your mind, and your fate. And until you learn that, you'll stay broke.